Hello, everybody. I think we're live. Are we live? My camera is at to stream. Am I there? Hello? Hello? Where's my camera? You can see me? Am I moving? Okay. Because I can't see anything on my. I'm just like frozen on my screen. I don't know what's going on with my camera. So, well, as long as you can see me, I guess that's all that matters. So welcome in, everybody. Thank you for coming by on Thursday evening. I cannot believe that it is already November 11th. Good. Oh, I'm moving now. Okay, I'm moving now. Yay! All right. Can you see me now? Am I moving now? I think I can see me moving, so I don't know what happened. That was really weird. I've never had that happen before. But yeah, thank you guys for coming in, and happy Remembrance Day, Veterans Day, whatever you call it, wherever you are. Hopefully everyone had time to stop and reflect. I know a lot of people, almost everyone has a family member or someone that served in the armed forces. My grandfather on my father's side was in World War II. He fought in Germany. And it's kind of interesting. He never really talked about the war or anything. After he came back, he was very, very private about it. But I remember when I was a little kid and we were sitting around and we were watching the movie A Bridge Too Far. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it. It's a World War II movie. A lot of really famous people in it. And I think actually Harrison Ford was like super young in it or something. And we were watching it. And my grandfather was just kind of taken aback by it because he had been, like, I think his troop was supposed to come through like the very next day right after it had gotten blown up. And whatever. So he was kind of involved in all of that activity. And it was one of the very few times that he actually sat down and kind of told some war stories, which was really interesting for the family. So anyways, that's my little tidbit. Hey, G Mama, thanks for coming in. Angel Crafts, thank you very much. And I do appreciate your mod work there, Jesse, but you know what? Feel free to take a break. Don't feel you have to be dropping links all night long. Drop them a couple times. I think most people in here are already following everybody else. So if you want to take a break and just relax, then by all means do so. So I do have a few things to talk about today. So Plant of the Week was one of my new series this year. Well, everything's new this year because my channel's new this year. But I came up with this summer, I thought it'd be a fun way to do some seed giveaways and to kind of focus some plants that sometimes get lost in the landscape. Sometimes they're just a bit of a workhorse, and we all grow them and we all love them. But oh, hey, Miss Lazy Days Ahead. Hello, Mrs. You're both in here. Thank you so much, Lisa. We need to talk about Oregon because I believe Jesse said your family's from Roseburg, right? I grew up in Salem, and I had a cousin-in-law-ish down in Grants Pass. So I have been to Roseburg a few times. We'll have to talk. Yeah, so I just kind of thought it was a fun idea. And so I started it off with snapdragons because they were kind of my staple flower for last year. I had planted them. Unbeknownst to me, I thought I had planted a container of snapdragons and a container of petunias. They all turned out to be snapdragons, and so I had more snapdragons than I ever would have imagined planting, and they were amazing. They bloomed all season, and then in the fall, I just kind of left them because I was lazy, and they came back. So a lot of them came back from the original rootstock, and then a lot of them reseeded. So all of the snapdragons that you see out in the backyard, I did not plant any of those. I actually dug up some of the seedlings and put it into my planters, and I planted some into the front. Your husband moved here from Grants Pass. Oh, wow. Grants Pants, we used to call it. I don't know why. Grants Pass, yeah. I remember we went down there once, and we were driving through down to visit my grandmother because she lived in California, just north of Sacramento. And we got into Grants Pass late, and we got to the hotel, and we were starving. And like apparently they closed down at like 5 in the evening. Like there was nothing open. We ended up finding some like quick stop, and we ate some questionable packaged sandwiches that night. And so we were. I was like, I didn't realize Grants Pass was such a small town back in the day. And I'm talking. This is back probably like late 80s, early 90s, right? You love the rain, really? Honestly, I can't say that I miss the rain at all. Living here in the Toronto area, we get a lot colder than we ever did in the Salem, but we have so much sun, especially in the winter, that honestly, I don't think I could take I couldn't go back to all that rain again. One thing though is I really did not appreciate at the time was living in a zone 8. Right? I did not appreciate that. So I do want to make sure I keep up with the chat. So if I do get like lost way down in the chat, let me know, because I know that happens to some people. So I do try to stay on top of it. Normally I try to have the other chat live from the YouTube and then talk on StreamYard. But for some reason I can't seem to find my live stream on YouTube right now. So, oh well. Because, I think on StreamYard you don't have the choice of live or top chat, right? You just have the regular. So I did just want to kind of do a quick review of my plant of the weeks that I chose. And I'm having trouble getting StreamYard to let me share the screen that I want to share. It only will let me share random. Oh, now it's going to do it? Okay. I spoke too soon. So let's see if it's going to work. Because last time it didn't work at all. Okay, so, okay, no, it's not letting me show. I want to show the larger picture. So let me try it again. Sorry about this. I was trying to do it before I went live, and no, it'll only let me do the tiny screen. It won't let me then increase that. Can you see this screen really big? Or is it small again? I can't see anything. No. Down here in Houston, we get just as much rain as Oregon. We get it in 30 minutes, and in Oregon, it takes 3 days to get it. That's true. When I lived in Florida, man, could it just come down. Yeah, it was just the drizzle. It was just nonstop drizzle, drizzle, drizzle. Okay, so I think I'm going to have to go with the share the whole screen thing that I did last time. I don't know why it doesn't let me share that file. So I can share StreamYard, I can share entire screen. So we're going to share the entire screen here. I'm going to take myself, oh no, we're going to, nope, add to stream. And we're going to just watch this. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to make this large. Okay, so hopefully this works. I do want to at least still see the chat though. Let me slide this over. Okay, so the first one I talked about was the Snapdragon. So next up, we have the Hollyhocks. So I grew those last year as well. These were another winter sowing plant, and they did amazing. Okay, so when I do this, are you actually, can you see this plant at all or no? You need to make the screen big, then you can share it. Is that like that? But see, now I can't see anything. Like I just see this on my screen. I can't see the chat or anything. So I'll just show this for a couple of seconds. This is Hollyhocks. You all know what Hollyhocks look like. Thumbnails. Yeah, no, sorry about that. Okay, I tried. I thought I'll upload them to my Google Photos, and then since it's a website, it'll let me show that. No. All right. Well, you know what they look like. So yeah, so the second were the Hollyhocks, and so I grew those from seed last year as well. I got those. I think I also got those at the Plant of the Week, and you should be right beside it. Oh, I kind of, yeah, I did the picture-in-picture thing. I pulled myself down, and then I tried, but see, I'm sharing, yeah. I don't know what to do. If I go like this. If I go like this, is that better? So here we have we skipped to week 4. You know what? Forget it. If you want to see all of them, you can go and watch my playlist. I'll drop a link to the playlist later. That's not working. Oh well. Okay. So I'm going to stop sharing and we're done with that. So yes, okay, here, let me get my playlist for the plant of the week. So yeah, hollyhocks. So I grew them and I used the, thank you. I used the winter sowing method again. And then I went and I planted them out. And I only had like 3 or 4 last year that survived. And I planted them. And I didn't realize at the time that they wouldn't bloom at all. So this is the playlist if you haven't had a chance to check it out. They're all very short, 2 to 3 minutes. The first one, the Snapdragons, was really long for some reason, but the rest were shorter. Yeah, and so they are not supposed to bloom their first year. And so I planted them. They got nice and big and bushy. And then the one I had started... oh no, I lied. Only one of them survived the winter sowing containers. The other 3 I'd grown inside, planted them out. They were doing really well. The one from the winter sowing container was very tiny. Planted it, and then it got eaten back by rabbits like twice. That thing finally came back, was huge, and it bloomed last year. So it bloomed its first year. So I didn't know. I was like, was it because I did the winter sowing method, or was it because it had gotten eaten down by the bunnies, and so it had a root system, and then it grew, and it thought it was its second year. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, so I had blooms the first year off of the ones. And then this year, the rest, the big mass. Oh, and I have pictures of the big mass when it was in bloom. It was absolutely fabulous. I can do that. Oh, that's what I should have done. I should have put them up on my backdrop, because that does work. So yeah, so this year I've got seed swaps, and I got some yellow hollyhocks, and I've got some black hollyhocks, and I've got quite a mix that I started in the winter sowing containers. And they got nice and big and green, but I have to wait until next year to see the blooms. So that's one of the issues with biennials. It's kind of anticlimactic. You watch it grow and it gets green, and then you're like, you know, especially because like that's what happened to me last year with the Sweet William. It just was this big green mass and nothing. And I was like, this better be pretty next year, because I'm not going to be happy that I'm designating so much space to just green blob here. But it did great, and it was absolutely stunning this year. So it was worth it. So the biennials, they take a little bit of patience, kind of like bulbs. You know, you plant them in the ground, and then they do get nice and big. So I think I can pop up a picture behind me. Yeah, I can do the green screen, and I can't figure out how to share a screen, so whatever. Yeah. So here they are. So here's the book. Oh, I'll duck out of the way. Woo. So they did really, really good. They were absolutely beautiful. Oh, wait, cancel that. And they sit at the top of the hill, and I was really, really happy with them. So, yeah. There we go. So hollyhocks, and then I gotta go back to my list. Plant of the week number 3 was rose mallow. I love rose mallow. If you haven't grown rose mallow, you really should. It is, as the name implies, in the hibiscus family, which I absolutely love. Hibiscus are my favorite flowers of all time, and so I grow everything in that family that I can. So the rose mallow are very, very tender normally, but actually what is going on with my camera? But I actually have some of the rose mallows blooming in my backyard right now. November 11th, 2021. I have rose mallows blooming, and I also had some petunias up on the hill that somehow managed to survive the frost. I don't know how it happened. Oh, hey, Mennonite Farmhouse. Thank you so much for coming in. What were you making just the other day? I was watching your video. It looked so good. I can't remember what it was. Your latest, I think it was your latest cooking video. I keep hitting the cancel button. Here we go. So these are the rose mallows. And so you can see they look a lot like hibiscus. They're small. They're about like this big, the blooms. The plants get fairly big, 2 to 3 feet tall and around, and they are a great, nice filler for, you know, borders and hedges, but they do not come back, and they are not hardy at all, except for the ones in the back. I don't know. There must be like a little bit of a thing underneath. Yes, the cranberry. That's what it was. The cranberry relish. Yeah. I make my own, but I don't add a lot of that fancy stuff. I always want to, but then when it's time to do it, it's always like I have everything almost ready to go on the stove, and I'm like on the table, and I'm like, what did I forget? Cranberry relish. So then I'm quickly making the cranberry relish, and then I take the pan and I have to sit it like in an ice bath and stir it to cool it down because I never remember to make it ahead of time. So yeah, I will have to try that recipe. It looked really, really good. And then next up, week 4 was the nasturtiums. And I love nasturtiums. I love the look of their petals. They look kind of like a lily pad to me. And I'm scrolling through to see if I have any pictures of nasturtiums I can pop up behind me. I don't think I do. I can add it though doing this. Oh, right. I could just do it like this. Oh my goodness. Yay! Plant of the week for nasturtiums. So I had a mixed pack. I think it was called Tip Top. And I got another pack in the, hey, CB, you made it back. You were here earlier. You were here too early. And then you came back in. Thank you. Hooga. Hooga, hooga. Yeah, so I had this color, and then I had this like dark burgundy, I had a yellow, and I had a really, really pretty salmon colored one. And then some of them, as you can see here, where they were like a variegated leaf. The nasturtiums are really cool because every part of them is edible. The leaves, they taste kind of peppery, kind of like an arugula. You can just kind of slice them up and throw them in your salad. The flower, that's really weird. I'm like pointing at myself. The flowers are edible as well. They're really pretty in a salad. And you know what? I totally just forgot until right now. I had mentioned in that video that I was going to make nasturtium butter. And I never did. I never remembered to go. And I thought of it several times. I'm like, oh, I got to go out and get some nasturtium flowers to make butter. I got to go out and get them. And I totally forgot. Well, that's on the list for next year. So, oops. We can't win them all. All right, and then, and I always lean the wrong way. The hardy hibiscus. Yeah, this is probably one of my absolute favorite plants. I bought this years ago. It was one of the first big shrubs that I bought for the backyard. It's probably 15 years old, I would say, and I've noticed the last couple of years it's not looking the best. I'm not getting as many blooms as I was. It looks like it needs to get divided. So I'm really scared because this is my Presh. I bought this at Sheridan Nurseries, which is like the expensive nursery place. I did buy it half off. I think it was $20 or something, which at the time, just starting out my garden, I hadn't spent that much on a plant. And so I was really scared, and it has done so well. So I'm really scared now to divide it. But I did collect seeds off of it this year. I will be starting some seeds. So if I kill it, hopefully I will be able to, you know, embrace its children and grow that, to replace it. Hey, I saw someone pop in and now I don't see them again. Where are they? Oh, Davis Family. Hey, Davis Family Life. Thank you so much for coming. You know what Sheridan Nurseries is. I actually have video. I keep forgetting to post it. When I took my daughter up to do fall pictures a few weeks ago. We drove up into Georgetown, and we drove right past one of the giant Sheridan Nursery growing. I mean, they have acres and acres of trees and plants and flowers and all of that. Are there any flowers that grow here in the South that you can't grow there? I think anything you could grow in the South, we could grow as an annual. But it definitely wouldn't overwinter. But I think I've got I've got the hibiscus, I've got tropical hibiscus, and I brought it in. That's the one I posted a picture on Instagram yesterday. It just it just bloomed again. I have my dipladenia that I brought in. So, some things you would have to either overwinter them, and I am not good at overwintering. I'm horrible with houseplants. I I killed him. So the fact that I was able to keep the hibiscus alive over winter was like an amazing feat. So yeah, that was really, really exciting. So yeah, I think anything like that, it would either just be treated here as an annual or bring it in. But can you grow an avocado tree? I doubt it. I doubt it. I know we can do figs. It would have to be, I believe, the Chicago fig, I believe, is rated to zone 5. I'm a zone 6. 5B, 6A, kind of depending on the weather. And I'm kind of right on the border of the 2 zones. So I don't think I could grow an avocado tree. But like we buy avocados, they're, you know, I can buy a bag of 5 avocados for about $2 or $3 most of the time. There's sales all the time on them. I don't know how we get it so cheap, but we have avocados in the house all the time. Any suggestions for a plant that we can keep in pots in full sun, Rochelle? We're on the hunt. Hibiscus? No. You know what? I had my tropical hibiscus in full sun in the back, and I did not like it. It preferred the shadier spot in the front. Full sun annuals, petunias. Supertunia Vista Bubblegum by Proven Winners is probably your #1, like, boom, full sun, takes the heat plant. Gaillardia also, that is actually, let me know if you want some Gaillardia. I have seeds for that. It's actually a perennial, so I'll see how it does coming back. But it's also the Indian blanket flower. Oh, I think a picture. Indian blanket flower. And let me see if I have a picture here. Yeah. This one here. It's still blooming. It's still blooming out back. It still looks great because it is a perennial. I can get you seeds if you want for that. But this is a plant that is supposed to like drought, hot, exactly all the opposite spots of where I have planted it in the garden, and it's doing really well. So yeah, I would look at petunias. I would look at the Gaillardia here. What else? Yeah, if it's a lot of sun, you know, just sometimes it's just, you just got to make sure you water, right? Can hibiscus be pollinated with the same pollen, or does it require a different plant to produce seeds? I'll tell you right now, my white hibiscus, the smaller white hibiscus that I have, produced seeds last year, and I had no idea what to expect. And so I started it from seed, and I gave the seedling to my friend, and she grew this. So it grew, and it bloomed and everything the first year. So this is the one I grew from seed. And she sent me this picture like maybe in August. So it probably got a lot bigger than that. And I only have one of the white hibiscus. And then the red hibiscus, I only have one of that as well. And I got seeds from it, but I haven't grown it to know if it's going to stay true to that. But this definitely is, it's exactly the same as the original plant. I have never, ever been able to get seeds off of my tropical hibiscus. My yellow one that was in my, that I Instagrammed today. Here's another one of oh no, that's the sunflower. Never mind. Oh, now I feel like a Vegas showgirl. How about the one called Crown of Thorns? I have one outside and it's blossoming just about all year. Of course, tons of thorns, so maybe not good for Lashana. Marvin has quite a few of those before we moved here. The thorns were evil. They're a beautiful flower. Yeah, I've never grown the Crown of Thorns. The thorns kind of scare me. Oh no. Oh my God. See, here I would be worried about, you know, you focus so much on the squirrels eating your tulip bulbs. I would never have thought of them in the garage like that. Oh my gosh, that's heartbreaking. Could you salvage any of them? Like, did they just nibble them, or are they gone? Like, I would probably still, if there's something on them, I would probably still plant them. I would be like, give it a shot. Oh, that's heartbreaking. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Oh, you know what? I'm jumping ahead a bit, but okay, so where are we at? Plant of the week number 4. Plant of the week number 5 is, oh no, that was cannas. We were on cannas. Okay. Cannas. Cannas can probably take full sun. If you have any cannas, hey, what is she up to? Thank you so much for coming in. Cannas do really, really well in full sun, and they do amazing in pots. I had the one up by the house, so it was getting full sun and heat from the brick. That thing almost busted my the pot it was in. It was enormous, and it was probably about 7-8 feet tall. So any of the canna lilies, I think, and I also have seeds from that too, if you want some seeds for the cannas, or you can get like Costco or anything like that. So yeah, I would definitely recommend the canna lily seeds as well. So my cannas, actually, I just put them in a bag today because they were under the window. The good old security system put the cannas in. This is so disturbing with my like giant face next to me. It's like creeping me out. I had to change it. There we go. Yeah, so canna lilies, I have only ever grown before the Giant King Humbert, and then I ended up getting seeds from a neighbor's yellow, no, orange, shorter canna last year, and I thought, well, I'll see if I can grow them from seed. Grew them from seed. They got full height. They bloomed amazing all year long, and then when I dug them up this week, they have little tiny tubers on them. So I was excited to see that. So I do have a video. We don't have Costco in Jamaica. Isn't that just awful? Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I forgot. Never mind. You should have a lot of cannas down there. Oh, and you wouldn't have to even dig them up. That would be awesome. Okay, so we did cannas, and then is this the one? This is the one I'm thinking. 4 o'clocks. 4 o'clocks, also known as the marvel of Peru, are a tropical plant that love the heat. So definitely Davis family. I would try 4 o'clocks in the pot too. I think those would work really well for you. Mine did really nicely in the backyard. They went crazy. Oh, your mom has some of the 4 o'clocks? Yeah. I can't imagine not having a Costco. I have like 4 Costcos within like 30-minute drive. Yeah. So yeah, this is the marble of Peru. I had the really hard time trying to get pictures of this plant because, like it says, 4 o'clock. So it opens up in the evening, but apparently I think I got confused because sometimes I would come out in the morning and it'd be open. And then at night or the evening when I would go and try to get pictures of it, they would be closed up. But they are a very vigorous plant. They bloom just tons of blooms. They're really nice for using in cut flower bouquets. And they have the coolest seeds. So this is what their seeds look like. And they're tiny. They're like about this size. So I say they look like little Barbie grenades. You love 4 o'clock? I love 4 o'clocks. And I'm afraid now I'm going to have so many seedlings coming up next year because they are prolific. They drop tons and tons of seeds. They're super easy. They're one of the easiest plants to collect seeds from. And they have very cute little seeds. They have these little ridges on them. They got little bumps and dots on there. So, yeah. Yours was blooming at 4 o'clock a.m. I think so. Like, I was like, dude, why are you, what time do you think it is? They were in trouble a lot, those plants. And only because I was trying to do plant of the week. And so every time I would go out, I would be like, come on. They were not cooperating with me. Yeah. So 4 o'clocks, they love the heat. They love the sun. They can take a good baking. Next up are Pacific time. Exactly. Straw flowers. So I had never even really heard of straw flowers until last year watching You Can't Eat the Grass. She was doing the straw flowers for her cut flower bouquets and for the dried flowers. And then I learned that they are also a cool flower. So these straw flowers I started from seed indoors and in like February, I think. I have a video on that, on starting the cool flowers. And I planted them out, and I was so scared because they were tiny. I planted them out in March, end of March, and we still had a lot of snow and really cold weather after that. and they thrived. They did amazing. They're still outside right now, blooming away. They're like 4 feet tall, and they have gone bonkos. So I can't wait to see if they self-seed next year and come back and how well they do. But it's a very cool hardy flower that took the heat of the sun. And when you touch them, like right, like when they're, I should have brought one up here, but they're crinkly. Like they feel like crinkly paper, like fresh off the blooms. And so they dry and look exactly the same as they did when they were fresh on the plants. So that was week 8, straw flowers. And then we're going to go to week 9. And hey, Miss Catherine, thank you so much for coming in. I'm sorry I missed your live last night. I was planning on coming, and then if anyone follows me on Instagram, you will know that I accidentally dumped the toner cartridge. It says pull off the protective cover, and so I pulled the wrong one. And a cloud of black powdered ink went all over the floor in the office. And I was standing there, and it went all down my shirt. Thank God I wasn't wearing my, Lazy Days shirt anymore. It went down my shirt. It went on my pants. It went all over the floor. I was just like, I didn't want to move. I didn't know what it would do. I didn't know if it was super powdery or liquidy or what was going to happen. So I had to take off my clothes, and I like tiptoed into the bathroom, and I got into the bathtub, and I washed my feet. And then I was afraid, so I used a paper towel to take the loose stuff off. And what happens when it hits water? Like, is this going to turn into ink? Like, am I going to have like black ink all over my feet? But fortunately, it just rinsed off. It's a laser printer toner, so I think maybe it needs the heat to activate. And I went downstairs and I got the vacuum, and I spent like the next hour vacuuming the floor. And I have fabric in here. I'm vacuuming fabric. I had some paper patterns and some, a stack of our like work papers and envelopes, and I'm carefully like vacuuming everything. And by the time I was done with that, I'm done. Like I went downstairs. If you also follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that I had the chocolate orange gin on the rocks. I was just like, oh my God. And then I sat down and I go on, and I saw that Catherine's live was over. I was like, oh no, sorry, Catherine. I'm sure you had a lovely live. Yeah, so that was my fun night. And it's funny, Lioncrest asked me about it in his live just earlier. And he goes, I don't know much about makeup. And so when he saw the toner, he thought I'd spit like makeup or something. He couldn't figure it out. And so then I was like, no, printer toner. And he was like, oh my God. So yeah. Oh, it was terrible. Okay, so next up, leaning the wrong way yet again, impatiens. And so next year I am going to be growing a bazillion of these impatiens because they were so pretty. They were so vibrant. They did amazing in the front. It's pretty shady spot, so do not use these in full sun. Although I do see people planting them in the full sun and they do well. I don't know anymore. I think sometimes I see begonias in full sun and they're doing great. And it's like, what? I don't know. So it's one of those things, you try it if it works. But I am going to be doing a ton of, I'm like picking my nose. I'm going to be planting a bunch of these in this front this summer. I got some seeds off of them, not a ton. I was really hoping to get more seeds than I got. So that was a little stingy on the seeds. But hopefully I have enough to kind of fill in my front bed, and I want to do some begonias, but I will have to buy those because I don't have any begonia seeds. That's my middle name, Impatiens. I love it. I love it. So, yeah, impatiens are a great plant for the shade. There are all different kinds of impatiens, and they have some now that will take some sun, and it's called sun patience, I believe, right? I am so happy to have you, Catherine. All right, so that was week number 10, and then week number 11 were petunias. So I absolutely love petunias. Petunias have been one of my favorite plants since we started the garden. I talked about it, I think, on a live a while ago. We started the garden, like it was just plain backyard up the hill, and we, oh, here's a picture. This is what it looked like back. So this is, I think, like 2005 2006, I think. And so we dug out the beds, and I will try and get out of the shot more. So you can see it's different than it is now. We had the beds more of a swoop going down. So we spent so much time and effort and money digging these out and putting in compost, and I put in mulch, and we did buy a few shrubs. I do believe I have my hibiscus down here. No, it's right here behind my arm. And so we wanted to kind of wait until the end of the season to get shrubs, and we kind of wanted to see, we didn't want to just rush out and buy a bunch of plants. And then we went to the local nursery looking at things, and they were clearing out their petunias because it was around Father's Day. I think it was a bit late. And so we bought 6 flats of petunias and planted them, and they went bananas. Like you can see, can I get out of the shot? Like they just filled in, and they were so colorful, and they were so beautiful. And so they will always have a place in my garden. And I really like the color blocking. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of petunias. This year though, these ones here in this picture, this side, these are called Tickled Pink Climbing Petunias. And I bought these from Vessie's last year, and they were very expensive. They were 50 cents a seed, which I never ever spend on the seeds, but I was so intrigued by the fact that it climbs, like it has this climbing habit. And so I splurged and I bought them, and they're amazing. They climb, they grow up. They were about like 3 to 4 feet tall. If you put them on, like you can have them climbing up. This one I had to climb up a trellis by the back deck. Last year I also had a big tomato cage that I put in the yard, and it just went crazy up over this tomato cage. It did amazing. And it is a hybrid. I bought the seeds. I saved seeds off of it last year, not even knowing if the seeds would work, if they'd be viable, what I would get. I got the exact same plant from my seeds. So super happy with that. I grew several different kinds of petunias this year. I got some others in a seed swap. I got like regular purple wave petunias, white wave petunias, and then some of the purple waves were kind of pink. I ended up starting, you can go back and see my petunia starting video. I had over 200 petunia plants. Because honestly, I got them in a swap. I didn't know if theirs would be viable because they're hybrids. I didn't know if mine would be viable. The seeds are so stinking tiny that I just kind of sprinkled them on the pie plate, and then they all germinated. And I was just like, oh no, that's not those. That's not them. Those are snapdragon seeds. But they're like super tiny. They're even smaller than snapdragon seeds. So, hey, Joe, welcome in. Yeah, the climbing one is very cool. Yes. Yes. I think my daughter grew from hybrids. Hey, Q. I was just telling everyone of my toner story. Yeah, printer toner. Yeah, that was a nightmare. I couldn't believe it vacuumed up, though. It vacuumed up, and you never would have believed it. I'm wishing I'd taken more pictures at the time, but I was too traumatized to take any other pictures. I just thought, like, the whole floor was ruined. I was not happy. Oh, and I was glad. I'd been trying to get a hold of my husband, but he was outside. I was yelling for him to come, and I'm like, grab the vacuum. And he was outside. He didn't hear me. And then I cleaned it up, and then he came up, and then I told him what happened. And he was like, and I was like, oh my God, I'm so glad he actually wasn't here, because he would have been having a heart attack. He would not have been able to handle it. Yeah, it was bad. So, oh my God, don't ever do that. Don't be stupid. And then, Alyssum. So Alyssum, of course, I'm sitting right in the way. So this was my week 12 of the plant of the week was Alyssum, and I grew these all originally in 2020 in winter sowing containers from dollar store seeds. I got the seeds at the dollar store, planted them out in strawberry containers in the backyard, out in the snow, and I got hundreds of these beautiful little Alyssum plants. I lined them all along the border of my garden, and they bloomed all year. And then you can see a picture. There we go. Oh, there's Gizmo. So yeah, they were all along the edge here. They all came back. It dropped so much seed. I dug out so many seedlings this year. I actually posted it on Facebook, and I was like, if anyone's local to me here in Brampton and they want some Alyssum, come get it. And so I gave away hundreds and hundreds of little Alyssum seedlings. So everything that you see in any of the videos this year, or any of my flower pots, They were all from seeds that came back. So this was a huge one in my flower pot, and it did amazing. And it's still going. Like, it's a very hardy, and it's actually edible, but I've never ate it. I wouldn't eat it anyways because it's all along the borders of the garden, and that's where Gizmo likes to, water the garden. So no, not eating that. And then my most controversial plant of the week was the Morning Glory. It's one of those, you either love it or you hate it. I love it, even though it is pretty invasive and takes over and likes to strangle out all my other plants, but it's so pretty, I don't really mind. And I will go out and just kind of rip it out if it's in spots I don't want it, and it pops up. It's very distinctive little seeds, leaves, and it's just really easy to pluck them out. So I don't mind that it's so obnoxious. So those were my plant of the weeks that I featured in my stream and my series that I had last year. And I was only featuring plants of the weeks that I could give away as seeds because I wanted to do seed giveaways. So I wasn't really able to do other plants that I missed one. We missed one. Hold on. I was like, wait a minute, something ain't right. Where's my... Oh no, I lost my screen. Well, the other one is the cinnamon basil. I forgot about that. Cinnamon basil. I had never grown it before. It smells amazing. It smells exactly like cinnamon and basil together. And it was the most vigorous plant I grew. Like, that thing was, as Nicole would say, banana pants. Like, it went crazy. I had to keep pruning it back. I used it in flower bouquets, and I would say it was probably the most vigorous plant that I grew. The lemon basil and the regular basil were, a fraction of the size. So let's get on with the giveaways. So for some reason, when I did my live 2 weeks ago, I completely forgot to do the seed giveaways. So tonight, instead of 2 seeds to give away, I have 4 seeds to give away because I got off the live and I was wrapping up and everything, and then all of a sudden I was like, I never did the seeds. So, oh well. Let me just get my giveaway thingy up here. Everyone's saying hello to everybody else. Sorry I had to cut out of your live, Lion Crest. How did it go? I was like, oh, sure. Oh, sure. Perfect timing. Q's got a big live going on. But congrats. How are you? You're there on your hours, aren't you? I can't remember if you had said that you have your hours or not yet. So let me see. I'm going to try and get my... All right, so now I just got to find my videos. I hate every time I go to like my YouTube page just to kind of check on thing, it starts playing my video on my main screen and I have to hear myself all the time. Am I the only one that hates hearing myself? Okay, so tonight's seed giveaways are, let's see where my... sorry, my screen's in the way. So tonight we have cinnamon basil, impatiens, petunias, and alyssum. So cinnamon basil is going to be the first one up. This light is I can't pick it from that screen, sorry. I'm using a different search thingy this week, so let's see if we can get this. Where's cinnamon basil? I had it all set up, and then it wouldn't let me share that screen, and then... sorry about this. Okay. Get the URL. Now I can't find the screen. There we go. Okay, paste the link here. All right, now let's see if they're going to let me share this screen for the giveaway. Ooh, it is going to let me share it. Nice. Okay. So So we are going to start now. This is for the cinnamon basil. Okay. No! Oh, come on. Really? All right, we're going to do a different one. Sorry. Sorry about that. All right, we're going to go with the one I usually use. Here we go. $20 comments. And start. Nikki, everyday life of an OCD-ish chick. She is not in the chat right now. That I can tell. Can I tag? Oh, who won the coffee mug? Sorry, I'm going over to the channel. Did Joe win? All right. So, sorry, Nikki. We're going to pick another winner. If she comes in, I will send her some too. So, Cinnamon Basil. Veggie Farm. Is she in? Veggie Farm? I can't even remember who I've seen tonight and not. Because I've been in so many chats today. It's like I saw her today at some point. I don't think she's in here right now. I do like to do, you have to be in the chat to win because, Robin. Nope, I don't think I've seen Robin in here. If you're in here and I call your name and I don't know you're in here, make sure you shout at me and say, I'm here, I'm here. Oh, he's got a good looking mug. Okay. He's got a good looking mug. Nikki. Kiki. Oh, where's Kiki? She's not here tonight. It's a quiet night. JT. Normally JT's here. Oh, okay. Oh, I saw G Mama's name almost come up. Oh my goodness, Robin. No. Nicole. Is Nicole here? She wins every week. Danny's not here either. I might have to change my rule. Veggie Farm. Edward Smart. And I don't know how to do the where you pick someone that's in the chat. I know you're not on the spin. I know. Yeah. Because you're supposed to have commented on the videos in order to win. But these are like from so long ago because I totally forgot. And Bonnie. Well, I mean, normally, you know, the people they're here in the chat, right? So, hands in the dirt. I'm sorry about this. How do I get people like with StreamYard where you can just like pick someone that's in the chat? Nicole's winning like twice. I don't know how to add people that are in the chat either. How do I do that? Can I do that on the free thing or no? Because I just have the free. I just have like the free. Or I could do a number. Should I do a number? Would that be better? So now we'll just, completely disregard my rules. Pick a number. Oh, it's not going to let you. Sorry, it's not letting you drop a link there, Lion Crest. Let me. Okay, so first off, I'm just going to pick a number. Pick a number between 1 and 20. So this is for the cinnamon basil. Go. So just type the number in the chat between 1 and 20. And then whoever gets it first wins. Oh, wow. They're popping up fast. Okay. I don't see it yet. Keep guessing. Oh, there we go. Stop. 17. Food by Faith. Were you the first one? Anyone else? No one said it before you, right? Food by Faith. Yay. Let me just pop your name down over here. All right. Cinnamon Basil. So just send me an email. Yeah, just send me an email there with your address. And I will send that to you. Okay, so I think I can add a mod from my touchpad. But of course, I don't have Wi-Fi working up here. Sorry about that. Okay, so the next giveaway is going to be for some of the impatiens. And I don't have a lot of seeds, but I will give some away. Okay, so the next giveaway. Touchpad's working. Okay, so where's Q? There we go. Okay. I'm just going to add a couple here. Just all right. Now you can drop a link. Thank you. Hey, Bougie Prepper. Thank you so much for coming. Try Wheel of Names. Oh, yeah. Wheelofnames.com. I've never done that one. I know someone in this group who's a pro at it, though. But that's the thing is I just think right now it's going to take me too long to type everybody's name in, right? Or can I get the name from here? Or do you have to type them in individually? Oh, it's spinning. I don't know how to stop it. So it just picks like random names and I just go in and I add them. Is that what I do? Oh. We had a winner. Allie was the winner of that random. Oh, you just copy paste from. I see comments, banners, brand, private chat, settings. How do I get the list of people that are in the chat? Bougie, hey, Bougie Prepper. Oh, I can do it from the, I'll have to do it from the YouTube. Okay. I'm so sorry about this, everybody. I've never done, I've never had the other one not really work. Now I got to pause this one. Okay, so I can go to participants over here and copy and paste. And I will take, unlike Q, I will take my name off the list. Thank you very much. Okay, so I have on the list here, I have Bougie Prepper, Catherine's Garden and Home, Angel Crafts, Farming in this. Hey, Stacy, welcome. So Farming in the City with Stacy, Food by Faith, Garden State Gardener, G Mama, Lazy Days Ahead, Lion Crest, Miss Lazy Days Ahead, and Tammy. Hey, welcome, Tammy. I got to see some new, a couple people I hadn't seen yet come in. So, okay, is that everybody? That don't work, but you got it. What? It doesn't work? Oh. Okay. So, oh, apparently they don't like some of y'all's spelling on your names, just so you know. They're trying to do corrections. Okay. Wheel of Names, random name picker. I'm allowing it. Okay. Oh, I got to take that off there. How do I get this off the screen? There we go. Okay, so now we're going to spin it. Oh, it's spinning. Okay, here we go. It's doing it. It's doing it. Tammy! Congratulations, Tammy. You just won Oh my God, it's doing that. I thought it was Reed in the background for so many episodes of Joe's thing going, woo, every winter. I didn't realize that it was part of the thing there. So impatience for Tammy. So Tammy, oh, that's all the names. Yeah, hit up my email. Oh, I should put it on the banner. BramptonGardner@gmail.com. Now I'm just making sure I spelled it right. Sometimes I don't get that on there. Okay, so here we go. All right, so Tammy, yay, congratulations. Okay, so do we have anyone new? Vanessa Buckner, thank you so much for coming. Now I got to add you on the list. Okay, hold on, go back to participants. And Vanessa, and Simply Jan. Okay. Welcome in, welcome in. So we're going to remove that. And I'm going to add, okay, so. Okay, so I'm going to get the wheel going again. And this one is going to be for the petunias. Okay. And you can choose what kind of petunias you want. Lazy days ahead, Jesse and Lisa. Woo! So, yeah, you can email me. Let me know if you want the climbing petunias, if you want, or some of the wave petunias, or if you want some of each. Doesn't matter. Just let me know. The wheel doesn't like her. I'm sorry, Jan. I'll do my best. I will do my best for you, Jan. I will do my best. Okay, and then we have. Oh, I gotta put it on there. And then we have Alyssum. All right. So the next one is Alyssum. Do we get anyone new come in the chat that's not on the list? Oh, every time I click it, it just goes. Tammy again. Congratulations. I will put you down for that. I'll spin another winner because I forgot to say you can't win twice. So let's spin again. No extra winners this time. Oh, you've already won. Sorry. We're going to spin it one more time. I guess I should have removed the people that won. Sorry. Coffee Angel and Crafts. Yay. Okay, so I will put your name on here. Coffee Angels. You know what? Let's just do all of them, and then we'll be done with the plant of the week. I can't even type angels. All right. No, I typed angle. We're just putting coffee. I did not sleep very well last night, if you can't tell. All right. So I'm removing the people that have won. Oops. Oh, who did I delete? No, I just deleted the thing. And Tammy. Okay. Now, is there anyone here that has come in that I don't have on the list? Everyone's on the list? All right. So this is for the, I can't even remember now. Morning Glory. No one even wants Morning Glory seeds, right? This is for the Morning Glory. Jan, you won! You are a winner! Woohoo! Apparently it's only Joe's wheel that doesn't like you. All right, I'm going to do one more, and this is going to be for my garden huckleberries. All right, who's going to win? This is just a bonus garden huckleberry seed winner thing tonight, and that's going to be... Oh, G Mama pulls it out at the end. Woohoo! Woohoo, G Mama. All right, so Yeah, I know you see on here the list of, I don't know if you can see it, Tiny Tims and Gaillardia. I was going to keep going with the plants of the week, and then the plants were like, nope. So the plants that I planned to do, they kind of croaked on me. So that was the Huckleberry, and that is Jan. Oh, let's do one more. One more for the, you can pick whatever seed that I gave away tonight. You can pick your choice. Q! You can pick your choice of seed. So you have a choice of Garden Huckleberry, Morning Glory. Oh wait, who won the Morning Glory? I spun that and I... Who won the Morning Glory? Do you remember? I can't remember who won the Morning Glory. I forgot to write it down. So yeah, you have your choice between the Huckleberry, Morning Glory, Alyssum, Petunias, Impatience, Cinnamon Basil, Straw Flowers. Oh no, I didn't do Straw Flowers. Well, any of them you want. So Straw Flowers, 4 o'clocks, Canna Lily, Hardy Hibiscus, Nasturtiums, Rose Mallow, Hollyhocks, Snapdragons. Oh, Jan gave it to you. Okay. What? Now she's complaining she doesn't win and then she gives it away? Okay, so Joe gets the... Oh, that was the Morning Glory. That's what it was. Okay. So Joe gets the Morning Glory. All right. No, Joe gets the Huckleberry. Who got the Morning Glory? Why am I forgetting this? Who won the Morning Glory? You want Morning Glory? Really, Lion? All right. All right. All right. Okay, so you won the Morning Glory and you're giving them to Joe. So then who won the Huckleberry? Why am I losing my mind? Who won the Huckleberry? Does anyone remember? Oh. Oh, it's Garden that said it, yeah. All right. All right. Well, if you won the Huckleberry, all the winners, please email me here. Oh, yeah. Was it G Mama? I think you'll be the Huckleberry winner. Yeah, G Mama, I think it was you. Yeah. G Mama, thank you, Food by Faith. All right. I don't know why I So yeah, Gizmo has been having a bit of a cough and has been keeping us up at night. So that's going to be my excuse. I haven't been sleeping very well. I got to get this background off. That's driving me nuts. My giant face. It's like super creepy. You just planted huckleberry seeds today. Oh, nice. Garden huckleberry? Like the solinium, whatever, solium. Jesse wanted the climbing petunia for sure. Yeah, I'll put that. I'll make sure I put that down on there. Don't worry, I won't forget. Ay. I think I'm still traumatized from the whole ink incident yesterday. I was just happy to find out that it apparently needs like heat from the laser to activate. Sorry, I'm ducking like this. I am trying to find my I can't find my backdrop camera thing, so. Oh my goodness. All right, so everyone's got some seeds coming soon, so make sure you, if I don't have your address, make sure you give me your address up here. Oh, thank you. Lazy Days is doing his job. Oh, and I got the sticker. But I was going to bring it up here, and I think I left it downstairs. But here, I'll show you on the... I took a picture. Oh, no, it's here. It's right here. These are so nice. Look at that. Yay. Oh, I have to put it on my face. And there's a magnet. I was so excited when I opened it up. I was like, oh, a magnet. I would never have thought of doing magnets, which is a great idea. So this is the regular sticker, and then they sent me a magnet. That's this size, too, so it's sitting on the fridge. Thank you very much, Jesse and Lisa. I love it. Thank you. Yeah, so the one, excuse me. So the one other thing, it's the toner fumes. My husband did check and make sure it wasn't toxic. It was like, oops. I should have gone and grabbed a mask. The one thing I did want to mention again tonight is the my crafty collaboration that I want to do. Here is the link. Add your name if you are interested in joining me. I will be posting videos every day, probably the first week of December. It's going to depend on how many people. I'm talking like behind the scenes, and I'm just now starting to put some people's name on the list. And I do have some ideas. So depending on how many people sign up and how many days we decide to do it, I might have just like one person a day or 2 people a day I will be featuring. So I'll be talking about you and your channel and whatever craft that you do or you like to do. It can be sewing, it can be crocheting, it can be painting, it can be candle making, it can be soap making. It can be absolutely anything you want. And we'll just do a little feature on the channel. I can do it as a live, or I can do it as possibly as a... if you want to just send me some pictures, or if you already have a video up, then I can just kind of play a bit of your video on the chat, on the live, and then you can join in the chat to chat as well. Frampton, how much would it cost to get a lion crest jacket made in that material you showed on the live that night? What material? The fuzzy stuff? Like the robe? I don't know. I can't remember which material you're talking about. Ay, ay, ay. Now I'm scared. Yeah, send me an email. We'll talk. We'll see. The silk type. Satin? Oh my God. Like the one I made Sydney? The satin jacket? Oh gosh, that fabric would be, honestly, you'd be better off finding someone local to you. I do know a lot of sewists that might be closer. The satin, yeah. Satin or Satan, as I like to call it when I'm sewing with it. Yeah, let me see. I might be able to find someone local to you, because honestly, the cost of fabric and shipping and all of that would just be, it would just be stupid. I'm sorry. It would be insane. It's so expensive here. Yeah. But I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I do enjoy doing, I do enjoy the sewing. I guess I should show you, I'll show you in a minute, the stuff I've made this week. So here is the sign up sheet. I added 3 names on it. So I have Danny from Wicked Awesome Gardening. She couldn't make it in tonight because she is finishing up her dress rehearsals for Annie that she's in. Bonnie from Artist in the Garden, and what is she up to now? She's been posting a few, JT's been posting a few of her stuff over on her channel for some tatting that she did, which is amazing. I am not crafty. I can barely draw stick people. That's all right, Jan. You can still come and hang out if you want to be featured on the channel and you want to just, and it can be anything. Like it can be a simple craft. The whole idea is just to give some people ideas of some cheap, simple gift ideas for the holidays, or craft ideas to keep kids busy. So it could simply be like something with, I don't know, like some popsicle sticks or some crafts that you've done with kids, anything like that, just to keep people, you know, just ideas to keep people busy. Or even like craft gift ideas, you know, like something from the dollar store, scrapbooking or card making, anything like that. How to make your own Play-Doh and anything like that. Like it doesn't have to be, I just wanted to kind of do this as kind of a, you know, handmade holiday type idea to inspire people to just, you know, it's going to be tight, I think, for a lot of people this year. We don't know what is coming. Supplies are tight, and in some places they're very hard to get. And prices of everything are going up. And so if we can maybe, you know, focus more on smaller handmade items and gifts for friends and family, and some ideas. So I will have a few, my kids are old. Well, they were young someday, Jan. They were young at some point. So yeah, I'm just hoping to give some ideas out there for people. And I'm hoping to have some, like a free download each day available, a link to, say, a free pattern or something. So I don't want anyone to be put out by having to mail stuff or make stuff for giveaways kind of a thing. And I don't want it to be just like one person wins it. It'd be nice if everyone that watches the video that day can download and participate or enjoy the craft. So here is the page if you want to just add your information on there, if you want to participate, or if you know of someone that you think might be interested, let them know. And I will start getting that all together. Loose faucet might be able to grow flies. My kids are... That's fine, Jan. Just come and cheer everyone on. Rah, rah. So what I've been working on this week, and hopefully they won't be watching right now. So this is for my husband's cousin's little girl. So it's a little shirt, and it's got an owl applique on it. Because I asked her what her son's favorite animal was, and she said an owl. And so I'm going to be making him a shirt as well with an owl on it. And then these are the leggings. So these are the little pants. And then they're going to have these little cuffs on the bottom that have this little ruffle that sticks like this. And then that's going to be on the bottom of the pants. But I haven't attached them yet because I need to get buttons to match, and I don't have them. And then his is going to just be this like really nice green fabric. And then he's going to have an owl on the front of it. And then... I made these tonight. My daughter, her best friend's little brother's turning 1 tomorrow. So I made some little, oh, you can't see it now. Oh, I'll get this off the screen. Sorry. So these little, just some little pajama pants, and I don't know why it can't focus on them at all. There we go. Little cuffs on them. And then Baby Shark is what he's obsessed. And so I made just a little raglan sleeve shirt with the shark applique. Because my friend over at Pollywoggles Patterns is releasing some new, she has these little appliques. And so these appliques are simply patterns that you can, they come in like 4 or 5 animals per pattern. So she's got little woodland creatures and savanna creatures and all this, that. And it's basically just a piece of paper that you print out. And it has markings on it, like how to lay it out properly. It comes in 4 or 5 different sizes. And let me get this stuff out of the way. And it's great for people that don't have, say, like a Cricut or any of those where you do, or like embroidery. So basically, you just cut your fabric out, and you can use fleece, you can use woven, you can use knit. I use knit because I like to be difficult. And so you have to really be careful with it, put a little interfacing on it, and then you just sew right around the edge. It's a super easy, simple way to do appliques. So that's the owl. Oh, that's the little baby owl. So I printed that one out smaller. And then I have the little sharks floating around here somewhere. So Coffee Angel Crafts would like to be on the list. Sure thing. Oh, and you know what I forgot to add to this list, to my spreadsheet, because I love spreadsheets, is email address. So I'm going to put that on there now. So you see my email is still up on here. So send me an email and then I will add you to the list. I wish I had good sewing skills. You can always start somewhere, G-Mama. Always start somewhere. So some of the things that I'll be showing you, featuring, they're going to be, some of them are going to be very talented. Some of the artists, what is she up to now in her tatting? And then, you know, some of them are going to be very, very simple patterns. I'll have some freebie, very simple downloads for people that, I mean, some of them you can even use like a hot glue gun if you had to, right? So that's the dealio with that. So does anyone have anything else they would like to add? If anyone wants to come up and chat, they are more than welcome. But I think I'm just making sure I covered everything I wanted to cover, because last time I completely forgot to do the giveaway. I was like, oh no. I'm going to have a lot of seed mail to be dealing with this weekend. Check out Farming in the City with Stacy. Yeah, Stacy had a nice harvest last week. Can you put your screen back to normal? Yeah, sorry about that. I forgot. And I don't know why. Sometimes I can't get the, I use Split X. It's called X Split V Cam, and that's what I use to do the green screen behind me. And then sometimes that's the only way I can get to change the channel. And then sometimes now I can change it. I don't have to stare at my face the whole time. and Toronto. I do enjoy this program. I don't have to have the green screen. So, oh, yes, I did. Yes, you had a beautiful harvest, Stacy. Do your kids eat all that? That's my struggle. Is my daughter just is like, she hates peppers. She hates onions. Like I have to cook it and then, you know, disguise it. She'll eat stuff for like fresh vegetables raw, but she just does not like anything once it's cooked. So she picks it out of everything. Drives me nuts. It drives me nuts. Well, everybody, I have work tomorrow. We are converting a ceiling, apparently. So I'm going to be rolling some mud on a ceiling. So that sounds super exciting. So I am going to go and log off and say goodnight. And thank you all so much for coming in. I think Bland's Promised Ranch is live soon. I think they start. Yes, they prefer food for my garden. That's so nice. That's so nice. Yeah, I wish my daughter did. She was like, ew. She's not a big fan of it. Nope. So, yeah. So go check out Bland's. I might pop in there before as I get ready for bed. If I can get Wi-Fi in my bedroom for some reason at like 9 o'clock on every night, the Wi-Fi decides to stop working in my bedroom, which drives me nuts. So thank you so much, everybody. Don't forget to send me your email. Email me your address so I can get out those seeds to you. And feel free to write down what you won. You saw how well that was going. I did write it down, though, on my spreadsheet. That's why I use spreadsheets, because my brain. All right. So thank you so much. Thank you. Good night, Soil Fam. Thank you, Food by Faith, Tammy, all the winners tonight. Have a great night, everyone. Good night, Catherine. I'm sorry to see that your garden has gone night-night for the winter, but it is kind of nice to know that you can have a bit of a break, a bit of a breather, regroup, and everything will be even better next year, right? Thank you so much for coming, and good night.